Oh, g'day champions, it's Dry July review number 2 out of 31. And today we've got Dalman Street, West Coast IPA. Non-alcoholic IPA, obviously, with a classic IPA blend of Cascade, Centennial and Chinook hops. Alright, news to me. And that's brewed in Foster, New South Wales. There we go. So, ASMR time. Just splashed my microphone, I think. Oops. That's what she said. What? It's a bit rude. Not very promising. Keep getting let down by IPAs. So it's got a pretty medium amber look to it. No cloudiness really to speak of. Well, a tiny bit of haze, but no head retention at all. You see it's already gone. Almost like a, I don't know, like a what do you call them? Seltzer? Yeah. It's not very good, champions. I was going to try one that I know is good, but I thought, no, I'll go the unknown one. 3 sips. There's just nothing going on there. Alright, no head retention. No mouthfeel. No taste. Barely any carbonation. That's probably one of the worst ones yet. Dalman Street, West Coast IPA. West Coast IPAs are my favourite style of beer. When they're fully alcoholic, they're very thick. They've got a nice mouthfeel. Not thick, but they've got a nice mouthfeel. Usually in the 6 to 7% range. Very full flavoured. Usually got a nice frothy head retention that sticks around throughout the entire beer. You've often had a beer and with each sip you can see the little ring of foam left over from the previous sip, you know. That's the golden territory. This here tastes like the Cooper's Birrell, I think it was called. I don't know what they call it now, but it was one of the beers that earned non-alcoholic beers a pretty bad reputation. Now we know there's good ones out there. We had them last year, but there was like, 3 really good ones. Particularly when it's marketed as one of my favourite beer styles, it's a very big letdown. So, I don't know, I'll keep them for breakfast or something, have them with my cereal. So I'm going to give that a 2 out of 10. I'm being harder on them this year. I think they've deserved it. So 2 out of 10 for Dalman Street, West Coast IPA. Do not recommend. So I'm going to get on to one that I really want tomorrow because I think I've earned it after that one, which is the Weisstefana. One of them. They're really good, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I really hope not. And I've had a few suggestions for ones to try out, primarily to put me through it instead of you having to try it out and waste your money. So if there's any more suggestions on ones you'd like me to try, let me know. The link for the Dry July donation is just down in the description, and I'll put it up here or there or whatever towards the end of the video. And yeah, if you can donate a little bit, I'd much appreciate it. If you can't, just join in with the conversation, give us some words of encouragement, and share it around if you can, and just give it a thumbs up. You know, the usual stuff. It doesn't cost you a cent. I don't want you donating if you can't spare the cash. I'd prefer it if you didn't. So just do that instead because it doesn't cost you anything. So thanks everyone. I'll see you tomorrow with a better beer than that, hopefully.